Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Today I want to talk about the SUNBOW SSD. I made a mistake. I wanted to get an Msata card, and this is an Msata. Well, that's a little bit bigger than an Msata. So these are all SSDs. That's Msata. This is a standard, a more standard type of SSD. This is a PCIe NVMe, and then over here we have the NGFF/M.2 unit. This is the SUNBOW unit, and it looks like it does actually have some DRAM on it. Now you'll notice it's so small. This is just the unit that you will get sent to you. It should be said that I have it in a USB adapter right now, but this is just the card. And your standard Msata is about that big, so it almost seems like they're the same size, but I really should have known the difference. Anyways, let's take a look under the sticker and see what we got. Okay, I was wrong. I looked up that chip and there's definitely no DRAM on it. It's a controller chip, but the DRAM on this unit is just done with the SSD parts, with its own memory, unfortunately. So of course, you know, that's going to bring the speed and the price down by a little bit. Interestingly enough, we got that little scanner. Warranty voided if removed. Whatever I do, I don't care. And that's what we got under the label. That definitely looks very generic. But what can you say for what, 30, 40 bucks? Still, we still have to test the speed on this lady. Oh, I didn't even have to take the sticker off. It's the same thing on the other side. Once again, DRAM-less SSD at a great price. Alright folks, time for the test. The moment of truth. What will it transfer at? That is about 300 megabytes a second. Man, DRAM or not, that is pretty quick. I mean, who could balk at that kind of speed, right? 300 megabytes a second. Of course, since it is DRAM-less, it's not going to be as fast as other systems, but geez, you know how much better that is than my USB 3.0 platter drive? Here we go. This is my Western Digital Elements 1 terabyte, transferring at under 30 megabytes a second. So I know Linus Tech Bits and a lot of other YouTubers say stay away from any RAM that doesn't have the DRAM, but geez, I can't complain about that. I really can't complain about that. So this is the Crystal Marks test that I get. This is when it's external USB. Let's see what happens when I plug her directly into the main board. Actually, you know what? Before I put this into the system for a test, I want to do a heat test. I'm going to put this on a bit of a stress test and then get the thermal scanner out and see what temperature it is. I noticed that a lot of these SSDs actually have a bit of a heat sink on them. They get really hot. The hotter they get, the lower their life is. So I might just give it a custom heat sink. Also, take a look at those rad lights. At least tells you if it's working, right? Okay, so I gave it a few benchmarks, a few tests. I'm watching some real Hollywood movie. And let's take a look. And yeah, it's really not running all that warm. Just a little bit warm to the touch. Well, it looks like I screwed up one more time. I don't have a slot in my PC for this. It is the other type of slot. So I had to cut this video to an end here. But check out my custom heat sinks, my guys. Redneck Hillbilly Canadian 101. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It always helps. And seriously, folks, take care of each other.